Hey everybody, Dr. Rick here, dropping in on you. Look, I'm not going to be long, but I've been noticing a lot of people going through something. Not that there is ever a time where a lot of people aren't going through something, but a lot of people have been going through some things for quite some time. And this 2-year encounter with the pandemic and everything that has come with it, and the shift in business models and the downsizing of companies that have reduced employee populations and everything else that comes along with it, and so many other things. There are a lot of people that are at wit's end about where they are in life and where they're what's in front of them and how they're going to deal with it. I want to just take a brief moment in the most simplistic way I know, encourage you to never give up. See, it's easy to look at people from the outside and assume that someone has an advantage or some type of favorability over you and your life and your situation. What I can tell you is at some point in time, everybody goes through things. Not everybody doesn't go through the same things. There are people who have never experienced poverty, but I guarantee you they've experienced hardship, hurt, pain, setback, and loss. It does not exempt anyone. Life is going to take you places. What I don't want you to do is get caught up first and foremost in looking into the lives of other people and judging your situation based on where someone else is. Number one is you don't know what it took to get there. You don't know the sacrifices that are made, the compromises that are made. Everything you see people with is not necessarily things you want to do to get. And you got to be okay with that. You want to maintain your character, but you want to also progress. Let me tell you something. There's an old saying, that the race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but the ones that endure to the end. And remove the religiosity from it, because sometimes something can become so cliche-ish in its religious context that it loses its force and its power. I don't want that to be the case here. I want you to understand something, that there is nothing but absolute truth in that statement, that only those who decide to finish get to see the ultimate change and the beauty of winning. It's not about how fast you start. It's not about where you start. It's not about any of the things that you think are going to be the determining factor in where you're at and what you're going through and how you are. Let me explain something to you real simply. I've been some places. I've done some unbelievable things, but I've had some heartaches. I've had some disappointments. I've had some frustrations. I've hurt. And I mean, I've hurt deeply. What am I saying? I'm saying that it's not about ease. It's definitely not about comfort. You're hurting right now. You're scared. You're beat up, you're battered. But see, you're still breathing, so you're still in the fight. You've been hard pressed. You've been pushed but you're not crushed. I want you to understand something. You've been bruised, but you're not broken. Life has thrown you some unbelievable curves, and you have withstood them. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. But let me tell you something. If you're still breathing, you're still in the fight. Don't you quit. Don't you give up. Don't let nobody talk you down and into just accepting where you are as your lot in life. Fight. Fight with a passion. Fight. Fight with an urgency. Fight. Fight with an intentional point and position that you are headed towards. Give yourself something to aim for, and don't you quit. Don't you dare quit. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. And when you break through the barriers that have been holding you back, you're going to experience some unbelievable, remarkably, exceptionally unbelievable things that you never thought possible. But you just got to hang in there. Don't quit. Don't quit. Whatever you do, don't quit. On that note, I'm out of here. I just had to share that with you. Somebody is hurting right now. Whoever you are, wherever you are, if you're in earshot of this, don't you quit. Find you something to hold on to, and you hold on for dear life, and you fight. It's worth it, I promise. On that note, I'm out of here. As I always say, I live my life on full so that I leave this place on E. And I give you that same challenge. On that note, I'm out of here.